In the heart of the 20th century, a man emerged with a message that would captivate hearts and minds for generations to come. His name was Neville Goddard, and his life's work centered around a profound truth. Our imagination is the key to shaping our reality. Born in Barbados in 1905, Goddard's journey was far from ordinary. He was a dancer, a student of metaphysics, and ultimately a beacon of spiritual enlightenment. Goddard's teachings transcended the traditional boundaries of religion and spirituality. He dove deep into the power of the human mind, exploring the uncharted territories of consciousness and manifestation. His message was simple yet profound. We are not merely passive observers in the unfolding drama of life, but active creators with the power to shape our destinies. Goddard's teachings struck a chord with those seeking a deeper understanding of themselves and the universe. At the core of Neville Goddard's teachings lay a powerful concept. The imagination is not merely a faculty for daydreaming, but a potent force that shapes our reality. He believed that our thoughts, feelings, and mental images possess a creative energy that, when consciously directed, can manifest our desires in the physical world. Goddard emphasized the importance of vivid mental imagery and emotional engagement in the manifestation process. He urged his students to create detailed mental pictures of their desired outcomes, imbuing them with the feeling of already possessing them. This, he argued, aligned their consciousness with their desires, setting in motion the forces of creation. By repeatedly impressing our desires upon our subconscious minds through vivid imagination, we could, according to Goddard, influence the very fabric of reality. He challenged the notion of a fixed external reality, suggesting instead that we are active participants in the unfolding drama of our lives, co-creating our experiences through the power of our imagination. Neville Goddard's teachings did not fade with the passage of time. Instead, they have continued to resonate, inspiring countless individuals to explore the depths of their own consciousness and unlock the transformative power of imagination. His lectures, transcribed and compiled into numerous books, have become cherished guides for those seeking to manifest their desires and live more fulfilling lives. Goddard's legacy extends far beyond the realm of New Thought and metaphysical circles. His ideas have infiltrated popular culture, influencing self-help gurus, motivational speakers, and even mainstream entertainment. The concept of manifesting one's desires through the power of thought has become increasingly prevalent, a testament to the enduring impact of Goddard's teachings. Whether embraced as a spiritual guide or studied as a fascinating exploration of human consciousness, Neville Goddard's teachings offer a timeless message of empowerment and possibility. Neville Goddard likened the human imagination to a stage where our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs take form. He called this inner world the theater of the mind, a realm where we possess the power to direct the play, cast the characters, and write the script of our lives. Just as a skilled playwright crafts a compelling narrative, Goddard urged individuals to become conscious creators of their mental landscapes. He emphasized the importance of paying attention to the thoughts we entertain, the images we conjure, and the stories we tell ourselves. For these inner creations, he argued, shape the outer world we experience. He believed that the external world is not a fixed and immutable entity, but rather a reflection of our inner world. molded and shaped by the creative power of our thoughts. He encouraged individuals to become discerning gardeners of their inner landscapes, cultivating positive and empowering thoughts while weeding out limiting beliefs and negative self-talk. While Goddard recognized the importance of clear mental imagery, he emphasized that true manifestation requires more than mere visualization. The missing ingredient, he asserted, is feeling. Feeling is the secret, he declared, highlighting the crucial role of emotions in the creative process. Goddard believed that our feelings are the energetic fuel that brings our imaginal acts to life. He taught that by imbuing our mental images with the feeling of already possessing our desires, we align ourselves with the vibrational frequency of our desired outcomes. We must feel the reality of it in our hearts and minds. He believed that when we truly feel the joy, gratitude, or satisfaction associated with our desires, we create a powerful magnetic force that draws those desires into our reality. One of Goddard's most profound teachings centered around the concept of the state of the wish fulfilled. He argued that to manifest our desires, we must first cultivate the inner state of already possessing them. This, he explained, is not about denying the current reality, but about shifting our internal state to align with our desired outcomes. Live in the end of your desire, Goddard urged. He believed that when we consistently embody the feelings and thoughts associated with our desires, we create a powerful resonance that attracts those desires into our physical experience. Rather than focusing on the lack or absence of our desires, we must train our minds to focus on the feeling of already possessing them. When we achieve this alignment, Goddard believed, manifestation becomes effortless and inevitable. Neville Goddard recognized that life doesn't always unfold according to our desires. We face setbacks, disappointments, and experiences that leave us feeling discouraged or defeated. However, he offered a powerful tool for transforming these negative experiences: reimagining. Goddard believed that we possess the power to mentally revise our past, altering the emotional charge associated with past events and influencing their impact on our present and future. He taught that by revisiting past experiences in our imagination and rewriting the script in a more desirable way, we could effectively neutralize their negative hold on us. He believed that by consciously choosing to rewrite our past, we could free ourselves from the shackles of limiting beliefs and negative self-images rooted in past experiences. By consistently revising our past in our minds, he argued, we could create a new internal blueprint that would ultimately manifest as a more fulfilling and joyful reality. Neville Goddard's teachings extended beyond the power of imagination to encompass a principle he called the law of assumption. This law posits that our assumptions, whether conscious or unconscious, shape our reality. What we believe to be true about ourselves, others, and the world around us becomes our lived experience. Goddard taught that the law of assumption operates as an invisible force, constantly shaping and molding our reality according to our deepest held beliefs. Just as a blueprint guides the construction of a building, our assumptions, he argued, serve as the blueprint for our lives. He challenged individuals to examine their assumptions, to bring to light the often unspoken beliefs that were shaping their experiences. Change your assumptions, and you change your reality, Goddard proclaimed. Goddard didn't merely advocate for intellectual understanding of the law of assumption. He urged his students to embody it fully, to live as if their desired assumptions were already true. This, he explained, was not about denying the current reality, but about shifting one's internal state to align with their desired outcomes. Living in the assumption meant embodying the feelings, thoughts, and behaviors of someone who already possessed their desires. It meant feeling the joy of a loving relationship, the confidence of a successful career, or the peace of a harmonious life, even if those experiences were not yet reflected in the outer world. By consistently embodying the state of their desired assumptions, individuals could, he argued, create a powerful magnetic force that drew those desires into their physical experience. He emphasized the importance of persistence and consistency in living the assumption. Goddard believed that the law of assumption doesn't operate on a whim. It responds to the consistent, persistent focus of our attention and belief. He emphasized that fleeting thoughts or half-hearted wishes were not enough to effect real change. True transformation, he argued, required unwavering faith and an unyielding commitment to living in the assumption of our desires. He compared the process to the persistent dripping of water on a rock. Over time, even the most seemingly insignificant drops can carve out channels in the hardest of surfaces. Similarly, our persistent assumptions, no matter how small or insignificant they might seem, can gradually reshape the landscape of our reality. Goddard recognized that one of the biggest obstacles to manifesting our desires is often our own limiting beliefs. These deeply ingrained assumptions, often formed in childhood or through past experiences, can act as invisible barriers, preventing us from fully embracing the truth of our desires. He encouraged individuals to develop a practice of self-reflection, to examine their thoughts and beliefs with a discerning eye. What assumptions were they holding on to that might be blocking their progress? Were they unconsciously sabotaging their efforts with beliefs of unworthiness, lack, or limitation? He emphasized the importance of replacing these limiting beliefs with empowering ones. By consistently affirming and embodying this new assumption, we begin to shift our energetic vibration, attracting experiences that align with this new belief. While Goddard emphasized the power of the law of assumption, he also acknowledged that there is a process involved in moving from assumption to manifestation. It's not simply about wishing for something and expecting it to magically appear. It requires conscious effort, consistent action, and an unwavering faith in the unseen forces at work. He taught that once we have identified our desired assumptions and begun to embody them, it's essential to take inspired action. This might involve pursuing opportunities, making changes in our lives, or simply showing up in the world with a new sense of confidence and self-belief. He encouraged individuals to trust their intuition, to follow the nudges and synchronicities that appear in their lives. as these are often signposts guiding them towards their desired outcomes. Each obstacle overcome, he taught, strengthens our faith and brings us one step closer to the full realization of our desires. A timeless resonance. Goddard's enduring legacy. Decades after his passing, Neville Goddard's teachings continue to resonate with a depth and urgency that transcends time. His words, once shared in intimate lecture halls, now echo across the globe, carried on the digital waves of the internet. Like seeds scattered on fertile ground, Goddard's ideas have taken root in countless hearts and minds, inspiring them to tap into the boundless potential of their own consciousness and to become conscious architects of their reality. Goddard's influence on modern thought. Goddard's influence extends beyond New Thought and metaphysical circles. His ideas, like seeds, have influenced contemporary thought profoundly. From self-help to psychology and spirituality, echoes of his teachings are everywhere. Once radical, his emphasis on the subconscious mind now finds support in neuroscience. His concept of living in the state of the wish fulfilled has influenced modern manifestation techniques. His teachings on revision have influenced therapeutic practices. Goddard's ideas have enriched our understanding of the human mind and reality. The Law of Attraction and Beyond. Echoes of Goddard in contemporary practices. Neville Goddard's teachings have left an undeniable mark on the popular self-help movement, particularly in the realm of manifestation and the law of attraction. While Goddard himself didn't use the term law of attraction, his teachings laid the groundwork for this now widely embraced concept. The idea that like attracts like, that our thoughts and beliefs have a magnetic quality that draws to us experiences matching our dominant vibration, resonates deeply with Goddard's teachings on the power of assumption and the creative nature of consciousness. Practices like visualization, affirmations, and gratitude journaling, now considered mainstream tools for personal growth and manifestation, find their roots in Goddard's teachings on the importance of cultivating a positive mental attitude, embodying the feeling of our desires, and aligning our thoughts and beliefs with our desired outcomes. Goddard's influence can also be seen in the rise of mindfulness practices, which emphasize the importance of present moment awareness and conscious thought management. Goddard's teachings on the power of the subconscious and the need to become aware of and challenge limiting beliefs align with the core principles of mindfulness. A Bridge Between Worlds. Goddard's teachings in the age of quantum physics. What might seem even more surprising is the resonance between Neville Goddard's teachings and the discoveries of quantum physics. While Goddard was exploring the inner landscape of consciousness, physicists were peering into the subatomic realm, and what they were finding challenged the very foundations of classical physics. Quantum physics revealed that, at its most fundamental level, reality is not a collection of solid objects, but rather a field of possibilities, a web of interconnected energy and information. The observer, once considered separate from the observed, was found to play an active role in shaping the outcome of experiments. These discoveries, once considered radical and mind-boggling, align surprisingly well with Goddard's teachings. His assertion that our consciousness creates our reality that we are not separate from the world we experience, but active participants in its creation, finds curious support in the findings of quantum mechanics. Goddard's teachings, once relegated to the realm of metaphysics, suddenly found themselves at the edge of a scientific revolution, offering a bridge between the inner world of consciousness and the outer world of scientific inquiry. The ongoing dialogue, critiques, interpretations, and the evolution of Goddard's ideas. Despite their popularity, Neville Goddard's teachings have critics. Some find his emphasis on the mind overly simplistic, neglecting external factors. Others question the lack of empirical evidence, arguing his teachings are anecdotal. However, critics acknowledge the transformative power of his ideas. Goddard's teachings spark personal journeys of self-discovery and empowerment. His legacy is a fluid dialogue, evolving with each generation. Navigating the labyrinth, addressing common critiques. Neville Goddard's teachings, while impactful, face scrutiny. Critics question if changing thoughts can alter reality. They argue life is influenced by external factors beyond individual control. Critics also point to the focus on individual desire. This can lead to a self-centered approach, neglecting others. Skepticism arises from the lack of empirical evidence. Critics demand scientific backing for his claims. These critiques often overlook the deeper spiritual dimensions of his message. The question of free will. Reconciling individual agency with universal laws. Critics argue Goddard's teachings contradict free will with deterministic universal laws. If reality reflects our beliefs, are we trapped in predetermined fate? Goddard emphasized, the law of assumption empowers free will. We exercise free will through choices, thoughts, and beliefs. The universe is like an ocean. We navigate its currents. True freedom lies in aligning with universal laws, becoming co-creators. While Goddard's teachings are often associated with material manifestation, attracting wealth, relationships, or success, the deeper spiritual current runs through his work. True transformation occurs within the inner landscape of consciousness. Goddard emphasized awakening to our true nature as spiritual beings, realizing our oneness with the divine source of all creation. Material manifestations are signposts along the path of spiritual awakening, reflections of our evolving consciousness. As we delve deeper into Neville Goddard's teachings, we confront the ethical dimensions of conscious creation. If we can shape our reality through thoughts, what responsibility do we have? Goddard acknowledged the potential for misuse, emphasizing the law of assumption is neutral, responding to our beliefs, positive or negative. It can create joy, abundance, and healing, or fear, lack, and harm. He urged humility in manifestation, recognizing our interconnectedness. Our thoughts and actions affect others. Align desires with the greater good, contributing to the well-being of all. Goddard's teachings call for compassion, integrity, and aligning with love, harmony, and interconnectedness. As we've journeyed through the life and teachings of Neville Goddard, we've encountered a perspective-shifting truth. Our reality is a fluid reflection of our inner world. Like a tapestry woven from our thoughts and beliefs, our lives take shape, guided by consciousness. Goddard's teachings carry a profound message of empowerment. We are active participants shaping our destinies. Life is a dance between our inner and outer worlds, a constant interplay between our minds and the universe. The world we experience, with all its beauty, challenges, and infinite possibilities, begins within the sacred space of our own minds. As we cultivate greater awareness of our thoughts, beliefs, and imaginings, we step into alignment with the very forces that shape our reality. Neville Goddard's teachings are not a magic formula for instant gratification or a way to bypass the natural ebbs and flows of life. They are an invitation to embark on a journey of self-discovery, to explore the uncharted territories of our own consciousness, and to awaken to the boundless creative potential that lies dormant within us all. As you move forward carrying the essence of Goddard's wisdom with you, remember this: your imagination is your most powerful tool, the paintbrush with which you paint the canvas of your life. Choose your colors wisely, for they have the power to shape your reality. Cultivate a mindset of possibility. Embrace the unknown with courage and curiosity, and trust in the unfolding of your unique journey. The world is your canvas, and you, the artist, possess the power to create a masterpiece.